Well, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our Scottish Country Dance Hour, week number 10. And that can only mean one thing, and that is that it's party night. And I'm really looking forward to tonight. I'm just making sure that everything's turned on as it should be. And what we're going to do is we're full of surprises tonight for y'all. It's been great to do Scottish Country Dance weeks for the past 10 weeks from various clubs up and down the country. It started out with a few nights on Facebook, and then not long after that, it was a suggestion to contact all the various dance clubs around the country. And we've had 10 programs so far from places like Ontario and Canada. We've had down south in England. We've had way up north in Inverness, Forres, and we've got another 10 weeks to come very soon. So we're looking forward to that. But before I tell you any more about tonight, we're going to try. And I like to make sure that everything's working before I start. So we're going to have a warm-up march with my own band here, so you can get yourselves around the floor. And then I'll tell you how tonight is slightly different and how it's going to work. So take your partners for a wee warm-up dance around the room. There we have it. That was your warm-up march. Now, you'll notice that I don't have an accordion on. And there is a reason for this, because the past few weeks I've been very busy preparing for tonight, because I thought party night has to be something a bit different. A Scottish country dance night, party night's always fun, and everyone goes that wee bit extra and dresses up and gets the kilts on and the slur. As a few people noticed, I mentioned slur. I went to the Spar shop down the road, and there was no slur. So this was the next best thing. So I'll enjoy one of these tonight with you all as you enjoy your dancing. Now, it's been great over the last year, obviously with Friday Fun Night and everything else, but to add on the Scottish Country Dance Hour has been very enjoyable. And because of it, we've managed to make lots of new friends. Friends from all around the world, and some people that I've never seen before. However, we're about to see them all tonight and put faces to names. And we have a special lineup for you tonight, because the fact is that tonight's dancing will all be done to a band. I'd like to say thank you very much to Bill Ewan in Markinch and Fife, Ian Robertson down there at the bottom of England, and Tam Rankin, who lives just across the road, not too far away, in Tranent in East Lothian. And I'd like to thank these gentlemen because I put it to them a few weeks ago, would you like to take part in something a bit different for a bit of fun, to have a party night? And then at 2 a.m. one morning, I decided, wouldn't it be great to have some callers to call the dancing, because I can't do it, and I tell you every week that I can't do it. So I'm going to hand you over to our first caller tonight, which is Kitty Shaw from, is that right? Yes, nice to see. Yes, Kitty Shaw from North Berwick, and hopefully you'll find the name of the first dance very apt.
Hello, I'm missing my dancing like everybody else, so this dance is very apt. It's nice to see you, and it'll be so nice to see my lovely North Berwick class when we're eventually allowed to get back dancing, and all my dancing friends in Edinburgh. So the dance, nice to see you, a 32-bar reel, and it's dance 3 facing 3 round the room. Starts with 6 hands round to the left and back. Then the centre dancer in each 3 is going to dance right hands across with the 2 dancers to his right, and then left hands across with the 2 dancers to his left. Centre dancers then dance out to the right and dance a figure of 8 around the 2 dancers opposite and finish between them, so he's changed sides. The outside dancers then turn the opposite dancer by the right hand 1.5 times to change places, so you've all now moved on. All set in your lines of 3, taking hands, and then set again, pulling your right shoulder back to face a new 3, and there's your progression. And that's nice to see you, and it'll be lovely to see everybody back dancing eventually. Bye.
There we go. That was our first dance. Nice to see you, and thank you to Kitty from North Berwick for calling that. That was great that you were able to do it, and I appreciate that very, very much. I am going to say hello to a few people. We've got Anne Robb there. Great to have a recap at the beginning of the dance. Kitty has joined us by saying great sound. Thanks, Kitty. Susan Powers tuned in there with Simon. Liz Mitchell says, it's very bizarre. My next door neighbour on my TV playing fiddle in a band. It's great. Sheila Bain there saying, great to have a 5-piece band. Stephen Hughes and many more people. It's lovely to have you. And we've got a special birthday tonight in the room as well. So happy birthday to Linda Milne, who's celebrating as well. And I hope that you're able to have a dance. And speaking of dance, we'll move on to our second dance. It's nice not to have the accordion on for a wee change. And the next dance, that last dance, nice to see, was led by myself. I'm inviting Ian Robertson to lead the next band. But first of all, we need someone to remind us how the dance goes. I wonder who that could be. Well, this person is a stalwart to keeping us all entertained over the last wee while with his wee ditties and sketches on Facebook, and we have really enjoyed it. And I now invite Gary Cool to call our next dance.
Folks, and a very warm welcome to Old Meldrum here in Aberdeenshire. My name's Gary Cool, and thanks to Ewan for asking me to call the next dance. Also thanks to Ewan for all his entertainment over the past year. I mean, Fab would have thought we would still be in the position we are a year later, but Ewan has kept us sane throughout this year with his entertainment. So thank you very much, Ewan, for everything that you've done. If you saw the RSCDS Summer Celebration Week and the class that I taught, you may recognise Jean for Aberdeen, who's here to help me call the next dance, which is Jean Martin of Aberdeen. And the dance was devised by Muriel Johnston for Jean Martin, who is the current RSCDS president. At the time the dance was devised, she was the chairman of the RSCDS, and the tune, also written by Muriel Johnston, is also called Jean Martin of Aberdeen, and it was bought at an auction at the Pinewoods Summer School in America, and it was presented to Jean there for her. So the dance, Jean Martin of Aberdeen, is a 32-bar strathspey for 3 couples. It begins with the first couple, turn right hand once round, cast off one place to step up, and all 3 couples circle 3 quarters to the left, so you're in lines of 3 across the dance, the ladies facing down, the men facing up. All 3 couples set, change places with the person you're facing right hand, which is your partner, then circle 3 quarters to the left to finish in the middle of the set facing up. All 3 couples dance a 3-couple Alamont, and it finishes with the 1s and the 3s dancing the Bourrelle. So the first man and third lady set advancing to each other, turn both hands and finish back to back with the lady facing up, man facing down. At the same time, the partners are dancing anti-clockwise round to finish facing your partner. Both couples set and turn both hands out to your own side, ready to begin again. Jean Martin of Aberdeen.
Lovely to hear Ian Robertson playing lead on that track with the accordion. And please do have a look, if you've not already done so, for Ian Robertson Music on Facebook. He's got some great CDs and music books out as well if you're a musician. And some of the comments there, lovely comments indeed. John Cascade there saying, loving the tempo for the Strathspey. Robert Atkinson, lovely tunes. We've got Jimmy Little joining us. Hope you're well, Jimmy. Sheila Walker. Jesse Stewart says, well done, Gary, on the recap. And yes, thanks again to Gary. It was great. Now, the next dance is another enjoyable dance, and we changed the lead instrument to Bill Ewan on the piano, another stalwart of lockdown who's been performing weekly, 3 times a week, most weeks, on that piano and tinkling the ivories and giving us a great selection of music. But I thought it was equally important to invite Bill to take lead for the next dance, which is a lovely dance. I'm not going to tell you what one it is yet. And the lady that is calling it, I am very grateful because she has looked after myself and Bill overseas. The RSCDS and country dancing is not just here, it's all around the world. And she really did look after us very well. So I now invite, and I'm very proud to invite, Margaret Lambourne to call us the next dance.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Margaret Lambourne and I live near Utrecht in the Netherlands. The dance I will be recapping is the Swilken from Book 23, devised by James Kosh. The Swilken is a burn which crosses the 18th hole at the old course in St Andrews. The group I teach in Utrecht is called the Swilken, and last year was our 40th anniversary. To celebrate this, we had at our dance weekend, we invited Ewan and Bill to come and play and Rachel Shanklin to teach. Of course, the Swilken had to be on the ball programme Saturday evening, even though it isn't danced very often. So here it is. The Swilken, 4 times 32 bar jig, for 4 couples in a long way set. Begins with the 1s and 2s, 3s and 4s, face up and down. They give right hands, set advancing into balancing line position across the dance. Drop left hands, set advancing and balancing line on the sides. They drop the right hand and it's 1s and 4s in the middle. They set and in balancing line position across the dance. They keep the left hand, drop the right hand and set advancing into balancing line position up and down the dance. All face up and down. Right shoulder reel of 4 on the sides is the next figure, and it finishes with a right pass, shoulder pass, not a left, to make it easier to go into 2 circles round to the left once round. The 1s and 4s now in the middle give left hands across once round and end in the sidelines. The 1s and 3s dance half rights and lefts, cross over right hand. They then give the 4s and the 3s left hands to change places, face up and down, no polite turn, ready to start again, giving right hands on the side, set and advance into balancing line position. Thank you.
Bill Ewan on piano leading the band there. And a special thanks also now can be mentioned to Tam Rankin, who drums on every single track for tonight's dance. So thank you, Tam, for helping us out with that as well. It's been great to have all four of us able to do something like this. And I like to mention some of the comments after each dance that I've seen. First of all, though, I'm going to say a special thank you to Margaret Lambourne for doing the calling for me for that dance. I'm very grateful for that. John Caskey says Bill's music has been excellent during lockdown. Well done, Bill. Lucy Mulholland says lovely to hear a full band, such talent. Who else have we got here? Kay Munn says remembering the international branch trip based in Utrecht. Great time. And Jessie Stewart says lovely to see you, Margaret. Happy memories of the Nunspeak weekend. Just having a wee look down here. Very uplifting from Jane Porter, and lovely music from Margaret Lambourne there. Well, we are going to keep going with your dancing. Hopefully you're all ready. This is certainly quite enjoying doing this. This is a wee change, isn't it? Instead of having the box on and going through each dance. The next dance is Polhara, which is a 5x32 bar dance. And leading this, we're back to Ian. Ian has just recently had an operation on his hand, and he's doing very well, and we're wishing him the best wishes, and hopefully it won't be too long till he is back to playing again. Now, before lockdown, I didn't know a lot of people, and I have met so many new great friends, and it's been great to speak to people virtually on video and put faces to names. And I'm now going to invite a new friend who I'm very grateful to have met through lockdown, Sarah Horn, to call for us the next dance.
Hello, my name's Sarah Horn. I usually dance in Lancashire with Ribble Valley RSCDS and Preston and District Caledonian Society. In fact, this should be my 50th year dancing in Preston with Tom and Helen. On the plus side, I dance with all your groups these days on a Tuesday night with Ewan, and for which I'm incredibly grateful. So, I'm going to remind you how to do the dance Polhara, though I think you probably know that pretty well yourselves. Polhara is a pretty little stream in Kirkcudbrightshire. It rises in Lochaber and flows down to the waters of Ken. So, Polhara is a reel for 5 couples in a longwise set. It was written by Hugh Foss in 1966. Bars 1 to 8. 1s and 3s, cross right hands and cast one place, 2s and 4s stepping up. And do a half figure of 8 round the couple above them. Bars 9 to 16 is a meanwhile. The 1s and 3s turn right hand and turn left hand. It describes a long turn, but I think there's probably quite a bit of burling goes on. And finish facing their first corner. Meanwhile, the 2s and the 5s change places right hands and dance clockwise to the other end of the set. Bars 17 to 24, the 1s and 3s dance half diagonal reels of 4 with their first corners. Pass left shoulders and dance half a diagonal reel of 4 with their second corners. Bars 25 to 32, the 1s and 3s dance half a diagonal reel of 4 with their third corner. Turn partner's left hand and cast down one place to finish 2, 4, 1, 5, 3. And I wish we could. If you're like me, you'll then scuttle to the top of the set, ready to do it again. My living room isn't big enough to dance from third place. Now, the formal instructions also include a lot of advice about covering, but I don't think we'll bother with that this time either. So, without any further ado, let's enjoy this amazing band and the wonderful music as we dance Polhara lockdown style. Cross cast half figure of 8, turn right hand, turn left hand, 3 diagonal reels of 4, turn left hand, and cast back to the top, ready to start again. Enjoy.
Polhara there by Ian Robertson on lead. And a special thank you to Sarah Horn for calling that one. And the comments regarding that one, lots of great ones indeed. John Cask says, well done, Sarah. Congratulations on reaching your 50-year milestone, even in lockdown. A great Berlin dance and well called from Sheila Bain. Gary Cool says, Polhara is one of my favourite dances. And it's amazing. We've got 318 people across the platforms watching in, and that's all down to yourself for sharing tonight's Scottish Country Dance Party. And I hope that you're all enjoying a slur or something maybe a wee bit stronger. As long as you're having a good night, enjoying it, that's all we ask. Speaking of new friends and people that we've not seen and not met, and maybe not put faces to, because I play to so many people, I don't know what everyone looks like, sadly. And it's always great to see someone new. Now, I've met people from all around the world, and we're going across to Canada this time. And I'm going to mention a special mention to a new friend over in Canada. I've met Alan Barnett, who tunes in all the time, and we have regular catch-ups. And it just shows you the power of the internet. And a lovely lady that is about to call our next dance all the way from Ontario in Canada. And I'd like to welcome to tonight's dance, Ruth Taylor, to call the Duchess Tree.
The Duchess Tree. A lovely 32-bar Strathspey by John Drury for 3 couples in a 4-couple set. First 8 bars, reels of 3 on the side. The 1s face up to cast off, the 3s face down to cast up, and 2s giving left hands cross up to begin. Finish with 1s and 3s in the centre, near hands joined. 1s facing down, 3s facing up. 2s in second place opposite side. All 3 couples set. Circle to the left for 2 bars. Each man turns the woman behind him with both hands for 2 bars, once round. Continue the circle to the sidelines. 1s and 2s dance right hands across once round and finish facing up. 1s cast off and lead up. 2s cross up and cast off to finish ready for a 2-couple allemande. The Duchess Tree. Enjoy.
Duchess tree, and a special thanks to Ruth Taylor. I just think it's absolutely amazing that Ruth's in Canada, and yet we were still able to get a video of Ruth calling that dance. Technology is great when it really works. Well called, Ruth, and well done. Many comments. Wendy Mitchell, Irene McLean, and Rob. Fred Atkins says, love this tune and a great sound tonight. Brenda says, sadly, having a band makes me miss the dance floor even more, but hopefully it won't be too long till we can get back. Michael Baird danced this dance in 1994 in a demonstration team with late Betty Watt. But yes, lots of comments about the tunes there as well, which is lovely. Okay, we're just over halfway in our party night program. Hopefully you're all enjoying yourself and enjoying the music and having a bit of fun. I'm certainly having a wee bit of fun here, and it's just great that everyone's been able to pull together to produce something like this. So I'm going to say thank you just now to all the callers for tonight and all the musicians, because without their help and without them volunteering to put this together and allowing me to edit their videos and chop them up and put them into the right places and whatnot, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So thank you from me. Next up, we're going back up to the Granite City. Now, for those that listen to Radio GH, you will have heard of the Dandy Dancers. Well, here is one of the Dandy Dancers to call us our next dance.
Hi folks, I hope you're all enjoying our end of term party tonight, and aren't we lucky to have super music from the band and a great programme of dances. I'm recapping Lochaber Brooch tonight, and in case you don't know me, I'm Sheila Bain, a member of Aberdeen RSCDS, and have been since 1993, but Aberdeen is celebrating its 100th birthday in 2025. So we'll maybe see some of you up here to join in some of our celebrations. Back to the Lochaber Brooch, it's a 3-couple jig in a 4-couple set, and the original tune is The Weaver and His Wife. And tonight, Ian Robertson is going to play lead, Ewan on second box, Bill Ewan on piano, and Tam Rankin on drums. Lochabers were shops on the Royal Mile way back in the 16th century who specialised in jewellery. And one of their specialities was a Lochaber brooch, which traditionally was given to a bride by her groom on their wedding day. And subsequently, they pinned it on their first baby's shawl to ward off evil spirits. So back to the dance. First couple join up in promenade hold, man with his lady on his left, and they face second man, ready to dance a reel of 3 across with the second couple, giving right shoulder to second man. They then dance a reel of 3 with the third couple, giving right shoulder to third man. At the end of that reel, the dancing couple finish facing the men's side. The next 8 bars is a meanwhile, which is quite scary when you're a new dancer, but it's really quite simple. The 2s and 3s dance full rights and lefts, while the dancing couple dance out the men's side. They cast away from each other, the lady goes down, the man comes up, they curve back round, they meet together, and then they dance out the lady's side. They curve away again, the lady going down, and the man coming up. They finish that, the dancing lady between the the dancing lady between the 3s at the bottom, and the man between the 2s at the top. They face each other up and down the sets, and they set twice. And then the dancing couple turn 1 3/4 by the right hand and finish in promenade hold, ready to begin again. But tonight we're only dancing it 4 times through, so you'll only get 1 turn each. So no cheating, no taking 2 turns and somebody miss a shot. But at the end, instead of turning to finish in promenade hold, I would suggest you do as I would do and have a burl to the bottom of the set and let the next couple start. So enjoy the Lochaber Brooch with the original tune, The Weaver and His Wife, led by Ian Robertson.
thanks again to Ian Robertson leading that great selection of tunes for the Lochaber Brooch, and a special thanks to Sheila. Sheila Bain, one of the dandy dancers, for joining us to call that dance. Now we move on to a very interesting dance, and the first time that I played this was when I was honoured to be asked to go up and play at St Andrews at summer school, and hopefully it won't be too long. I know that we didn't have one last year, and we don't have them this year, but next year, fingers are firmly crossed. Now, this next lady is a lovely deviser of dances, and you will know some of the dances that she has devised. And I'm going to invite, again, a new face for me, Lucy Mulholland, all the way from Belfast, to call our next dance, where we feature Bill Ewan back on the piano at lead.
Piper and the Penguin. The dance is out of the Scotia book. It was devised by the late Roy Goldring. It's an 88-bar reel for 4 couples in a square set. Ladies begin. Ladies, dance right shoulder round your corner, into the centre, dance right hands across. Dance left shoulder round your partner, into the centre, dance left hands across, and finish back in your own place. Men, dance right shoulder round your partner, into the centre, dance right hands across. Dance left shoulder round your corner, dance into the centre, and dance left hands across, and finish back in your own place. First and third couples, giving right hand, turn 1 1/4 times, men lead, followed by their partners, dance between the corners on your right, and back to place. First and third couples, dance rights and lefts. Second and fourth couples, giving right hand, turn 1 1/4 times, men leading, the ladies follow, dance between the couples on your right, and back to place. Second and fourth couples, dance rights and lefts. Ladies dance in, turn right about, dance out, dance clockwise halfway round the set. Men dance in, turn left about, dance out, dance anti-clockwise halfway round the set. All turn right hand, finish in promenade hold and facing anti-clockwise. All promenade back to your own place. And on the last bar, release the right hand, men bring the ladies into position to bow and curtsy. The Piper and the Penguin, enjoy the dance and the wonderful music.
For another wonderful rendition of music for the Piper and the Penguin. Before I go on any further, I thought I'd just let you know about 2 CDs that you might be interested in. First of all, we have, if you've enjoyed some of the Scottish country dancing, I do have a CD out. It's on the ewangalloway.co.uk website. It's called The Grove Collection of Scottish Country Dances Volume 1, which means that hopefully that won't be too long till there is a Volume 2. And also we have Ian Robertson's CD with Muriel Johnson accompanying him on the piano, a musical heritage. So get in touch with Ian if you'd like to get a hold of that. All the tunes on that album are great, and they all have a link to the word Robertson. So certainly worth having a look at. Okay, unfortunately, we only have 2 more dances left to go. Before I move on to the next one, I'll say hello to a few more people. We've got Craig Houston Donald listening from Gran Canaria. Wouldn't it be nice to get out there just now? We also have Elizabeth Mann joining us. Sarah Horn says, great tunes. Eileen Scott there listening in as well. Fiona Newton has managed to find us a lot of penguins to pop up on the screen there. There's the penguins. A fun dance and well called. Yes, a special mention to Lucy. Thanks very much. And it's great to put a face to the name. And hopefully it won't be too long till we can meet and dance all together. Hi to Elizabeth and Frank Morrison as well, who are enjoying tonight's Scottish Country Dance Hour and our party night. I'm sure nearly everyone's bottle of Slur's probably nearly gone. Anyway, we're handing ourselves back to myself to play lead for the next selection of tunes. It's a 3x32 by Strathspey. However, I think that these are lovely tunes. The first one is the original by Judy Nicholson, and then it's followed by 2 of Ian Robertson's own music compositions. And you'll see the names of the tunes pop up on the screen. And I think they're wonderful tunes. And Ian has 2 books out. I have them both here, and thanks very much to Ian for ensuring that I can play always great music. And I thought, because Ian wrote these tunes, I thought it'd be nice if I'd done the lead and allowed Ian to take to the fiddle to really feature these 3 tunes. Now, we need to obviously invite our lovely dance callers up to tell us all about the dance. And the next dance is a lady that you'll have heard her voice a bit more recently if you've been listening to Radio GH, and I'm delighted to welcome Amanda to our Scottish Country Dance Party Night Hour to call our next dance.
This dance, The Orchards of County Armagh, is a 3-couple Strathspey in a 3-couple set by Ginty Anderson from the Belfast RSCDS Platinum Anniversary book. I was particularly pleased when Ewan asked me to recap this dance, as I feel quite attached to it. When the book and CD were due for release in December 2016, I was going to act as sales agent for Belfast, so had an advance copy, which was lucky as I was preparing dance programmes for my forthcoming March holiday with Marian Anderson, and wanted to include something from this book. Not being able to try the dances, I had to do it all in my mind, whilst listening to the CD, and this was the dance which I picked as a possible winner. Now, the recap. The first 4 bars all chase halfway clockwise around the set to opposite sides, trying to keep the oblong shape as you move. Then all set, and 3s and 1s turn 3/4 right hand to finish on the centre line. Now the 2 back-to-back in the centre, third lady and first man, are the important people. 3s and 1s dance half a reel of 4, with these 2 sliding left shoulder past each other to face 2s across the set. They then dance half a reel of 4 across with 2s, and again slide left shoulder past each other to face their partner again up and down. A proper half reel of 4 to finish in the on the centre line in the order 3-1. 3s and 1s set and Petronella out to own sides. Now 2s need to wake up, and followed by 1s, they dance smartly up through the 3s at the top and cast to 3rd place, with 1s finishing in 2nd place. The last 4 bars all turn partner 2 hands, dancing out, except the 3rd time, to face up on the men's side and down on the ladies' side to begin again. So it starts with chase halfway, set, and 3s and 1s turning 3/4 to the centre line. The Orchards of County Armagh.
Lovely tunes there, indeed. That was the dance at the Orchards of County Armagh, and I do have to laugh at one of the comments. It did give me a wee bit of a chuckle halfway through that dance. Where is it now? I'm sure someone called it the Bramble Apple Dance or something like that. Good fun. There we go. Fiona says, and Rob, one of my class couldn't remember it, so they named it the Bramley Apple Dance. Great show. Well done, Amanda. Yes, indeed. And you can catch Amanda's radio show. It's brilliant. I managed to listen to it on Sunday and I really, really enjoyed it. So if you haven't listened to it, please do go to Radio GH, look at the schedule and find out when she's next on. Again, comments about that. Angela Gilfillan says, love Amanda's programme. Ruth Taylor says, well done, Amanda. Enjoying your Sunday programmes too. It's just great. Sadly, though, we come to the end of our party night. And I want to say thank you very, very much. Tam Rankin wrote a wee comment there, and it should be the other way around, Tam. Tam says, very well done, well mixed and produced. Thank you very much for inviting me to be part of such a great and grand sound. No, thank you, Tam. And thank you, Ian Robertson and Bill. You've really made it great to work with and put this together. For those that have wondered how it all works, it's a case of receiving each video. I think in total we had about 27 videos, putting them all together and blending the sound and doing all the work with that. And then the thought of inviting callers up. And then tonight, at 45 minutes, I actually messaged Sarah Horn, so she'll see a message saying, I've had an idea. 45 minutes before tonight's show, I thought, wouldn't it look nice if everyone had a tartan background? So that was tonight's project. So we managed to do it and get everything together. So it's been great. And thank you, everyone that's taken part. What I would like to say is Scottish Country Dance Hour is going to move. Commitments are changing with Sea Cadets and things are getting back to normal. And they will be moving to a Monday night, same time, 8:30 to 9:30. So I will give you prior warning. We'll have another poster for the next 10 weeks, which will tell you the next 10 dance classes. And hopefully, if I've not scunnered these musicians too much, maybe they might join me in another 10 weeks' time to have our second party night at the end of week 20, because I can see it continuing for a wee while yet, but it's been great. So I'm now going to invite a good friend of mine, looking forward to doing some work with him next year, and a face that everyone will recognise, a very bubbly and joyous person who is full of fun and it really cheers you up. And you'll know him. You'll know of him if you've been to St Andrews, certainly. And that's where I met this gentleman. And I'll invite Jim Stott to call us our last dance for tonight's Scottish Country Dance Party Hour.
Hello, everyone. Well, here we are at the last dance of the evening. Before I recap it, I'd like to say huge thanks to Ewan. Over the past year, he's kept us dancing with his many programmes. What a joy. He's indeed a star and deserves all the praise that he has received and will continue to receive, I'm sure. He's not only a great musician and a lovely presenter, but most of all, he's a great young man and very modest. He's worked so hard to keep us all entertained. So from us all, Ewan, well done and huge thanks. Good-Hearted Glasgow. This dance was written by Peter Knapman for a competition to keep Glasgow healthy. Peter wrote this dance and won the competition. It's a 32-bar jig. It begins. First couple, turn with the right hand and cast off one place. 2 step up on bars 3 and 4. First couple turn with the left hand, 1 1/4 times to finish with the woman up and the man down, ready for right hands across. The woman dances right hand across with the 2s, the man with the 3s, then they pass right shoulder and dance left hands across with the other couple. They finish in second place. First couple lead down the middle for 4 and lead back to second place. Then the dance finishes with 2s, 1s and 3s dancing 6 hands round and back. A lovely, happy dance to finish the evening. enjoy. And everybody, make sure you all keep safe and well. There you are, everybody. The last dance of the night, good-hearted Glasgow. I hope you had a great time leading down the middle and up and maybe having a wee barrel in the middle there sometime. But we couldn't have done it without the wonderful music of the evening from Ian, Tam and Bill and of course Ewan. A great combination. All the best. Wishing you all well and keep safe. Bye for now.
Thank you very much, Jim, for that lovely parting message to everyone. And I have to say thank you very, very much to all the musicians, Tam, Bill and Ian. Tam has left us with a wee comment there saying he's just glad that he was playing the drums and not trying to remember all them dancing instructions. And it was great to see so many final comments over that last parting speech from the Jim. But unfortunately, we are leaving you. I have just been sent a wee picture here. We are leaving you for tonight. I have asked the musicians how they'll feel about the encore in 10 weeks' time. And Bill's certainly up for it. Tam's up. Ian, well, we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. He has had his hand operation, but hopefully he will be back to playing. Fingers crossed. Maybe that gives him something to look forward to and a wee target. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Christine Bell, Marion Oram, Peggy Patrick, the lovely Margot Priestley, saying that the callers were excellent and the band a perfect night. Peggy Rose looking forward to us playing in February. Hopefully all things will be back. I'm sure they will be. Mike Murray, Ernie Curry, Anne Goff and everyone else. It's been great to have you for our Scottish Country Dance Party Night, week 10. And we can only look forward to week 20 now. Thanks to all the callers, all the musicians, and most of all, yourself, for all the support that you've given me. And I toast a glass to all of you, friends and music forever. Cheers. Thanks very much. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, take care, stay positive. See you soon.